Have you ever wondered about the profound power of sound? How it not only tickles our eardrums but also touches the deepest corners of our consciousness? This isn't just about the music we enjoy or the conversations we engage in. It's about the inherent energy of sound, a manifestation of the one conscious energy known as Brahman, which pervades every atom and molecule of existence. Sound is not a mere auditory experience. It's a multidimensional phenomenon, absorbed by our sense of hearing, processed by our mind, and expressed by our tongue. Each sound carries its own unique vibration, influencing our emotions, our behavior, and even our perceptions. Depending on various factors such as time, mood, and our own personal experiences, we are drawn to different sound vibrations. So, it's not just about what we hear, but how we hear. Sound is not just an audible sensation, it's a dynamic force that influences our thoughts, feelings, and actions. Sound exists on four levels: ordinary, mental, spectral, and transcendental, each with its unique magnetic field of energy. The mind is naturally drawn to these different vibrations of sound, influenced by numerous factors such as time, weather, mood, and the milieu of our surroundings. The first level, ordinary sound, is the one we are most familiar with. It is the sound we hear in our everyday lives, from the chatter of conversation to the hum of city life. Next, we find mental sound. This level of sound is not necessarily audible, but rather it is the internal dialogue we have with ourselves. It is the thoughts that run through our mind, the silent whispers that guide our actions. The third level, spectral sound, is more elusive. It is the realm of sound that is discerned by the mind, the sound that arises from the heart and resonates within us. It is the sound that we feel rather than hear. Lastly, we reach the transcendental level of sound, the sound that springs from our very life principles. It is the serene sound that exists in the awakened state of consciousness, a sound that is beyond the physical world. Each of these levels of sound corresponds to a different state of consciousness. Vaikari, the vocal or audible sound, is linked to our physical state. Madhyama, the sound from the heart, audible to the mind, is associated with our mental state. Pashyanti, the sound discerned by the mind, is connected to our intellectual state. And finally, Para, the sound that springs from our life principle, corresponds to our transcendental state. These forms of sound each hold a unique power. Vaikari possesses the power of action, Madhyama the power of knowledge, Pashyanti the power of will, and Para contains the divine essence. In essence, sound is not just something we hear, it is something we experience on multiple levels, affecting our emotions, our behaviors, and our very state of consciousness. It is a powerful tool that can shape our reality, influencing how we perceive and engage with the world around us. The power of sound is ingrained in every state of consciousness, from the physical to the divine. Now let's see the significance of the sacred syllable Om. This single profound syllable resonates deeply within yogic practices, embodying the very essence of all sound. Om is not just a syllable, but a representation of the ultimate reality, a sonic manifestation of the universe itself. In the meditative silence, the chanting of Om emerges as a powerful tool, helping to align the mind and create a pathway to the divine. It's a sound that transcends the mundane, piercing through the veil of the ordinary to touch the extraordinary. When chanted, its vibrational energy resonates with us, aligning our inner rhythm with the cosmic pulse. This is not just about uttering a sound, it's about immersing oneself in the profound resonance of existence, about finding connection with the divine through the medium of sound. The Om sound is a testament to the spiritual power of sound, serving as a bridge between our earthly existence and the divine. A sound, in its many forms, is a fundamental element of spiritual practices and experiences. It is an incredible tool capable of expressing the profoundest of feelings and connecting us to the divine on a level that transcends the physical. Through the vibrations of devotional music, the rhythm of sacred mantras, or the subtle whisperings of silence, sound weaves a tapestry of spiritual connection that resonates within our very souls. Imagine the resonance of a bell in a temple a chant in a monastery, or the soothing hum of a mantra during meditation. These are not just random sequences of notes and tones, they are the language of the spirit, a means of expressing devotion and reverence that words often fail to capture. Sound also promotes mental and emotional well being. It soothes our minds, calms our emotions, and invites us to a state of inner peace and tranquility. Sound is a powerful tool in spiritual exploration, a conduit for expressing the inexpressible, for connecting us to the divine, and for promoting inner peace and well being.